Russell Cargill Memorial Trophy that goes to the winners, and the Barry Boyden Trophy to the runners-up. The London club Wasps against Nottingham, and the commentator for the final, Bill McLaren.
So having begun a fortnight ago with close on 300 teams and something like over 2,000 players, this remarkable 60th Middlesex Sevens Festival reaches its climax with two somewhat unexpected finalists, Wasps and Nottingham. They both know what it's like to play here in the Middlesex final, and they're the Wasps captain Richard Cardus, who probably remembers that Wasp last won here in 1952 and Nottingham in 1945. There's Richard Moon, the Nottingham scrum half. Nottingham being captained in this final by Brian Moore, who's taken over from the injured Martin Drain in that capacity. The weather holding up fine for this final. Roger Quittenden, the referee, 20 international matches he's had charge of. And Nottingham get the game going through Hodgkinson. Smith immediately. And Cardus now fed out there from Rose. Referee playing advantage as Smith feasts Rose, and nicely out to Cullen. Andrew Martin going in for the tackle and succeeding. And a penalty for playing the ball in the tackle. It's Roger Quittenden, who's been refereeing for 16 years now. Marvellous scene here at Twickenham with this capacity crowd, over 50,000, all of them staying to the end for this final of the 60th Middlesex Sevens tournament. Moon, Hodgkinson. Oh, he's going all the way through. Hodgkinson, a brilliant individualist try. 4-0 to Nottingham. They've played a couple of minutes. Simon Hodgkinson's first try of the afternoon, but he's kicked 6 goals so far, and it came from the tap penalty. He really kidded on a bit, and then his acceleration and that swerve inside was the thing that really took him in the clear. A beautiful run through a maze of players. Lovely score. And the try scorer himself, Simon Hodgkinson, who is an England under-23 player. Flags are raised. 6-0, Nottingham in the lead. Williams restarts. Up there went Stephen Hughes. He's the man who stands under all the restart kicks for Nottingham. Penalty there, I think, for pulling on the jersey. A bit of obstruction and a chance for Wasps. John Cullen wants to know what the signal is. Gives it to Pegler. Great chance here for Pello. Roger Pello looking for his captain outside him. Roger Quittenden playing advantage very sensibly, but none accrued there. Nottingham in trouble near their own line, and it's not often you see a touch kick in 7. Simon Hodgkinson doing the needful there and getting a couple of friendly boos for it. Rose with the throw in, Smith with the take. Cullen, Williams, yes, his chip through. Good save on the 22, the pick up by Pello. The Wasps have won another good ball, but they don't like that in 7. Yes, a penalty there. Brian Moore just got a little caution there. Captain of England B against Italy recently. Now, are they going to kick the goal or go for the try? Well, you get the typical 7-a-side reaction to trying a penalty goal. But I suppose 3 points are 3 points. Mark Williams. It's only the second penalty goal of this afternoon, and it cuts the deficit 6 points to 3 in Nottingham's favour, and they played about 6 minutes. Hodgkinson tried to draw it back. Smith half held it, and that's a handy ricochet for Cullen. And this is Cardus, this powerful England international. Beautiful running by Williams. Williams got there by Martin. Again up to the Nottingham 22. Smith. So everybody held entranced by this exciting final. It's a nip and tuck affair. Fellow. Cardus, what a marvellous take by the big fellow. That's a beautiful try. A lovely catch on the run. Very good line-out ball indeed from Pegler. And then the slick handling. Pello did just enough, took in his man, but it was a lovely catch by Cardus. The pass slightly behind him, and then he was home and dry. And here Mark Williams. Yes, he's been pretty well spot on for most of the afternoon. That's his 9th successful conversion and a penalty goal as well, so he's certainly done his bit with the boot. 9 points to 6, and they've played 9 minutes. And there, this magnificent backdrop to the Twickenham side at the south side there. Andrew Martin cutting back. Nicely out there to Gary Stokes. Great chance for Hodgkinson. Inside, and it was Begler who was back to save. Now Wasps are going to open out at Smith. Smith with the handoff, but got his pass away well, and it was Cullen who cleared. Referee's whistle goes for the break, and Wasps precariously in the lead at 9 points to 6. So everybody very much on edge here at Twickenham as we've 10 minutes to decide the destiny of the Russell Cargill Memorial Cup and the Barry Boyden Rose Bowl as Wasps get the second half underway and Moon feeds out to Hodgkinson along the line, but again very quick engagement by Wasps, quick harassment, pressure on. That's the Nottingham 22. Wasps leading by 9 points to 6 and winning good possession. Chip through there by Williams. Williams all the way. Can he get a good bounce? Williams for the try. What a good effort. Thunderous roars all round the ground as Williams scores his first try of the afternoon. And that really gives Wasps a very handy cushion. It was a neat little chip through into the gap. He got past his man, and then his control was splendid. Kept it going just enough and got the dot down. So Mark Williams with 25 points to his credit, the 4 ties this afternoon. And making it 27 just. But whether they bobble or not, they all count 2 points. And Wasps are now 15-6 in the lead, and they're halfway through the second half. It's a nervous business watching your team playing in the final of Middlesex Sevens. Hodgkinson. Bennett to Martin. Hodgkinson on the loop. A lot of pace this lad. Pass didn't quite go to Stephen Hughes' hands, and here's the counter-attack by Cardus. Cardus the captain, chased all the way there by Andrew Martin. Cardus, can he make it? Oh, brilliant! That could well be the try that makes Wasps the winners of this tournament. Richard Cardus' 6th try of the afternoon. And what a surging run it was. He had fully 50 metres to go, but he made that little swerve, and although chased all the way by Andrew Martin, he veered outwards, gave himself room, and well, it's a lovely feeling. What an afternoon the captain has had. So Mark Williams missed the conversion, and the score stays at 19 points to 6 with about a couple of minutes and injury time to go. Penalty for killing it. Nottingham, who won here in 1945, beat St Mary's Hospital in the final 6-3 then. Trying to work something here, yep. The pass went forward. Roger Crittenden waiting for the advantage. Pass from Richard Moon, who was on the look, went forward. John Cullen got it away well. Williams away. Now again a tremendous chase here by Andrew Martin, but Williams again with just enough of a leeway and never looked like being caught, and that surely is the try that seals it for Wasps. It really was another marvellous break, but full credit to John Cullen for getting the ball away from the scrimmage, and Williams with that little shimmy and then the acceleration, and another vain pursuit from Andrew Martin. The try scorer Williams away out there on the right. Oh, he's made it. A difficult conversion, and he's made it beautifully. And Wasps are virtually home and dry. 25 points to 6 they lead, and we're into injury time. Moore to throw. Smith Burrows. Mark Rose battling away there, and another beautiful feed away by John Cullen. Now this is Cardus, who's been one of the great personalities of the sport. Not for that. Pegler. Back from Smith. Boom. And, Mark Williams won't be terribly popular with the crowd, but nonetheless the time is fading. They've actually played 3 minutes of injury time. The referee's whistle goes for the end of the match. So Wasps have won their first appearance in the final since 1952, and they've taken the Russell Cargill Memorial Cup as they did then. Their 5th final appearance, their 3rd cup win here. Wasps winners of both the national and London merit tables at 15-a-sides, and now the Middlesex Sevens champions. So the Russell Cargill Memorial Cup is presented to Richard Cardus, the Wasp captain, by Cyril Brandon, president of the Middlesex County Rugby Football Union. The Wasp players and their support naturally delighted at a magnificent effort. They've been in 4 finals here, and this is their 3rd win. But their last one was in 1952. It's been a long wait, but certainly worth it on the quality of play that they produced this afternoon. And there is a new trophy this year for the runners-up, which is being presented to Brian Moore, the Barry Boyden Rose Bowl, as a tribute to the man, Barry Boyden, who's been organising those Middlesex Sevens since 1959. Nottingham, the gallant losers. And there Barry Boyden himself, who's really carried this Middlesex Sevens tournament and organised it for all those years.
Well, not a bad end to a hard day's work, Richard.
No, very pleased indeed for all the boys. Tremendous team effort right through from the beginning of the preliminaries right to now, and it really is, it's fantastic. Really fantastic.
And the old lad wasn't running so badly himself, was he, mate?
Oh no, I was a bit tired. I was saving it for the final, you know.
And your skipper too, he's sort of saved one of his best ones.
Oh well, he's carrying a bit of weight, as you see, so he's going to save it all. Thank you.
And obviously for Wasps, you know, a long wait, but tremendous end of the season for you.
Tremendous end. I think all the lads will say it was a hell of a disappointment losing at Waterloo. We had a good night, but we lost. But this makes up for all, I think, lads. Yeah. Tremendous.
Well done, one and all, and worthy winners of the 1985 Middlesex Sevens. So, congratulations, Wasps, and the traditionally rousing finale to our season of rugby special, and to the rugby season itself, of course, in the British Isles. Well, the summer looms, and of course, for the home countries, that means tours ahead for Scotland in British Columbia, for England in New Zealand, for Ireland in Japan, and to all the clubs and schools and everyone else going on tour, well, the best of luck and be good ambassadors for British rugby. To you all, I say thanks for joining us on Rugby Special. We've enjoyed it enormously, having you, and some of the eventful moments of the season too. Congratulations to Ireland on another championship and a Triple Crown. In the club scene, well, it's Hawick in Scotland, It's Bath in England, it's Llanelli in Wales, it's Ards in Northern Ireland. Well done to them, to Middlesex on the county final, and finally today in that rousing end to Wasps on winning the Middlesex Sevens for the first time in so many years. From Bill McLaren, myself, and all of us on Rugby Special, we look forward to seeing you next season. Till then, from us all, good night.
Our coverage of weekend sport continues tomorrow.